I think if you get into this business to just be an academic counselor, you're going to miss out on the true meaning of what we can get out of this job. I am very personable and I care about my student athletes. For some of them, I'm the strongest woman they know. And so I worried telling them my story because I had to admit that I was weak. I probably started dealing with the eating disorder my sophomore year of college as a volleyball player, having to put on spandex and a spandex top and literally be glued into my uniform. I did not feel like I looked like everybody else looked. I started losing so much weight, and on top of losing all the weight and restricting the calories, I was running 3, 4, and 5 miles a day. I physically just couldn't hide it anymore. You could literally see every bone in my neck, in my shoulders, in my back, in my ribs. My cheeks had sunken in, my eyes had turned dark, and I was one organ away from shutting down. When they told me that, and my counselor said, "You're not gonna get better," that was all I needed to hear, was her telling me I could not get better. And I'm like, don't tell me I can't do something. And so it was hard. And when I started putting on the weight, it was hard, and I struggled, and I still struggle. I do think, and I've had counselors tell me, that I work in an environment that doesn't help my eating disorder. Whether you're an athlete, you're a coach, you're an administrator, we work in a field where you are expected to be perfect. You're expected to win games, you're expected to have good grades, you're expected to be the best of the best. I didn't think that I could fail at something. I had to be perfect. Nobody could know that I was struggling with food or my body, and I had to keep it a secret. I felt like I had to keep it a secret, and so I don't want people keeping it a secret. Lauren Lanford, the director of life skills, had just been hired, and she's like, would you speak to a group on campus? And so I thought about it and I prayed about it, and God just laid it on my heart that if I could make a difference with just one person, then I would tell my story. And so I think that the more we talk about it and advocate for each other and not be ashamed of it, I think the more we will address the issue. Talking about it has actually been therapeutic for me because I get to talk about how far I've come. And so I will continue to tell the story.